Shout out to myself, wrecked by McGregor. Subscribe. They need the money. We've offered them 2.5 big ones. I even offered him 5 million to fight Dillian Whyte. So let's spill it out. You've got 2 million to fight Dominic Breazeale. You've got 5 million to fight Dillian Whyte. Or you've got 12.5 million to fight Anthony Joshua. You've got a H&M bag, you've got a Michael's Kors bag, and you've got a fucking Louis Vuitton bag. Which one you picking? Listen. You listening, Deontay Wilder? Sign the contract, mofo. Listen. I'm meeting Shirley Finkel and Al Heyman on Thursday in New York. So all jokes aside, hopefully we can get it sorted. I want to make the fight. It's the fight we want next, 100%. I talk to Anthony every day, and it's the fight he wants next. So that is what my Matchroom promoter Eddie Hearn had to say. He said a few interesting things there. He said some things that I've been saying. He says that they're offering him they're offering Deontay Wilder 12.5 million to fight, his fighter AJ. He says that they're offering Deontay Wilder 5 million to fight Dillian Whyte, and he's getting, if he fights Dominic Breazeale next, he's getting $2 million. Now, I said in the past that Deontay Wilder is an idiot if he turns down this $12.5 million fight versus Anthony Joshua, because if he turns it down, his next fight, he's going to get like 1.5 million, or as Eddie Hearn puts it, 2 million. All right, I said he'll be a fool if he turns down the fight with Anthony Joshua. Why? Why? Because the amount of money he's turning down. A, B, he's going to be letting the fans down once again, because the fans want to see this fight. His fans really want to see this fight, man. Your fans really want to see this fight, Deontay. And by him turning down 12.5 million, he's spitting on his fans' faces, because now he's letting them down. So he's letting his fans down. He's letting us boxing fans down. 2, he's an idiot because he'll be letting down 2.5 million. And for what? To face a mandatory in Dominic Breazeale for 2 million? Dominic Breazeale. You know that anybody who has any knowledge in boxing will tell you that Deontay Wilder will easily beat Dominic Breazeale. You know damn well Deontay Wilder is going to easily beat Dominic Breazeale, because Dominic Breazeale he's made to order for Deontay Wilder. He walks in a forward line. He has no defense. He crouches over. He fights his opponent's fights. He's going to walk right into a right hand, and it's over. That fight probably wouldn't last 3 rounds. I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't be shocked if Deontay Wilder brutally knocked out Dominic Breazeale in 3 rounds. Dominic Breazeale gets hit and rocked and dropped every time he fights somebody who's accurate. Straight up. Dude was getting rocked by Fred Cassie, who's 5'10". Dude got dropped by Amir Mansour. Dude got dropped by, what's his name? Izzo Ogono. Dude got dropped by Anthony Joshua. Trust me. He's going to get dropped and hurt and rocked badly against Deontay Wilder. That's a foregone conclusion. I'm telling you right now. I don't see that as a competitive fight. And now he's saying that, again, another thing that Eddie Hearn said is that they offered him 5 million to fight Dillian Whyte. As I said in the previous video, I would rather see Deontay Wilder face Dillian Whyte than Dominic Breazeale, because even though I think that Dillian Whyte loses to Wilder, I think that's a more competitive fight. Dillian Whyte is a lot better than what's his name, Dominic Breazeale. He's a better fighter. He's a better fighter than Dominic Breazeale, man. He's better in every department. He's better uppercuts, better hands, better defense. And I think more people will give Deontay Wilder more credit if he beats Dillian Whyte than Dominic Breazeale. And I know they will, because I have a lot of UK boxing fans subscribe to me. And a lot of them want to see Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder, because they feel that Dillian Whyte deserves, they feel that Dillian Whyte deserves this title opportunity that he's worked his ass off for, and also B, they feel that he's a very credible and viable opponent for someone like Deontay Wilder to defend his belt. So I could guarantee you, if Deontay Wilder were to choose to defend his WBC belt against Dillian Whyte, I could guarantee you they will give him respect. They'll show him more respect. A lot of UK boxing fans feel that Deontay Wilder is ducking Dillian Whyte. I know this because I have a boxing channel. All right, I have a boxing channel, and I see these comments. I receive a lot of comments from UK boxing fans, and they tell me that Deontay Wilder wants no parts with Dillian Whyte. So if Deontay Wilder were to fight Dillian Whyte and defend his WBC belt against Dillian Whyte, trust me, they'll be coming to my page telling me, you know what, I got to give Wilder some credit because he's fighting our boy Dillian Whyte. He's defending his belt against a credible fighter like Dillian Whyte. And if Deontay Wilder beats Dillian Whyte, as I think he will beat him, trust me, they'll be giving him credit. A lot of UK boxing fans came to my channel and gave Deontay Wilder credit when he beat Luis Ortiz because a lot of them felt that he was ducking Luis Ortiz, and then he fought him and he beat him, and they saw how competitive that fight. Obviously, some of them clowned him, but I trust me, I got a lot of comments saying, you know what, Wilder showed a lot of, I gotta give him respect for what he did in the Luis Ortiz fight. So trust me, they will give him respect if he fights and if he beats Dillian Whyte. And again, he's gonna be paying $5 million. He's never been paid that much money. So why turn down a Dillian Whyte fight? Okay, if you're gonna walk away from $12 million because you feel that it's peanuts and you should be earning more, and getting a bigger and higher percentage of the purse against Anthony Joshua, fine. If you're gonna delay that and make us boxing fans, Deontay Wilder, wait even more, at least take the Dillian Whyte fight. A, you're going to be making $5 million, which is more than you've ever made. You're going to be making more against Dillian Whyte than Dominic Breazeale. And B, I feel that you will be getting more credit for fighting and beating someone like Dillian Whyte than Dominic Breazeale. Because I personally, like I said, I and many boxing fans personally feel that Dillian Whyte, A, deserves it, and B, is a better talent, right? He's a more riskier fight. So this is what's going to happen, Deontay Wilder. If you turn down the Anthony Joshua fight, and if you turn down the Dillian Whyte fight, and you decide to fight Dominic Breazeale, they're going to look at you. A lot of these UK boxing fans will be like, man, they're going to be calling you a ducker again. They're going to be like, look at you, man. You ducked $12.5 million to face Anthony Joshua. You ducked $5 million to face Dillian Whyte. You won no parts with British heavyweights. And here you are getting $2 million for a Dominic Breazeale fight. That's how they're going to be perceiving you, man. I'm telling you. But let's say you decide, because you don't feel that $12.5 million is enough for you, you should be, is peanuts. As your, so-called promoter, Louis DeBella, say it's peanuts, right? And let's say you feel like you deserve more. Okay, well, at least, take the $5 million against Dillian Whyte, because trust me, these UK boxing fans will give you a lot of credit and a lot of respect if you were to take that $5 million to face Dillian Whyte, and if you end up beating him, especially if you beat him, because these guys have been saying for a long time that you are ducking Dillian Whyte. Trust me, I've had a channel for months now. I get these messages. As you can see, Eddie Hearn saying that he's going to New York on Thursday, so hopefully they get this deal done. Hopefully they make this fight happen. Like, us boxing fans deserve this fight, man. Us boxing fans, Deontay, us boxing fans have been asking you since even before you won that belt, even before you won the WBC belt, to step up in competition, step up in competition, step up in competition. Us boxing fans have been asking you this for a while. And now that you're a champion, we've been asking you to defend your belts against quality opposition. You finally did it against Luis Ortiz, dude. But let's not downgrade here. Let's not go from that to facing Dominic Breazeale. Okay, I understand he's your mandatory, but you have the option of facing Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua to bypass Dominic Breazeale. So if you're gonna, if you're gonna turn down AJ for right now, at least get the Dillian Whyte fight. Dillian Whyte's coming off a spectacular one-punch knockout against Lucas Brown. So right now he's really high. A lot of his fans, like Dillian Whyte, has a lot of fans in the UK, and a lot of them are high on him, especially after that brutal KO. Even though I thought that was a foregone conclusion, they are high on him, the fact that he had that, spectacular KO. So this is the perfect time to fight him and beat him. Because let's say you wait 2 years, and let's say in those 2 years, Dillian Whyte starts slowing down, or he starts looking off, or, let's say he loses to somebody. Then if you beat him, then they're going to be like, oh, UK boxing fans will be like, oh, he waited till Dillian Whyte was old. But Dillian Whyte looked at his best against Lucas Brown, right? He looked sharp. He was a boxer. He looked, in my opinion, I thought that was the best version of Dillian Whyte. That matter of fact, the Dillian Whyte that fought Lucas Brown was the best version I've ever seen of him. So, and especially coming off that brutal knockout, this is the time to fight Dillian Whyte, because you will earn your most respect fighting him right now, not waiting 2 years when he slowed down. Fight him right now. So if you fight him, like say you beat him and you knock him out, people are going to give a lot of credit for that. You know? And that's, like I said, that's going to build up the Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight even more. And you're gonna become paid $5 million. So imagine you fight Dillian Whyte. You get paid that 5 G's, right? That $5 million. You get paid that $5 million, and then like say you fight. Now you just made the fight bigger. Now like say Eddie Hearn. Let's just say, you know, I'm just throwing a number out there. Let's say Eddie Hearn says, you know what, you beat Dillian Whyte. Now you're worth even more, right? You become more valuable now, Deontay Wilder, right? Especially if the fight happens in the UK and you knock him out. Now, let's say he offers you, I don't know, $15 million. $15 million flat fee to fight to unify with Anthony Joshua. Well, now you made $15 million. Now you just made $20 million. You know, in 2 fights, $5 million with Dillian Whyte and now $15 million with AJ. Now you got $20 million in the bank. Then, let's say you managed to beat AJ. Now you're talking about $30 million in the rematch. Now you made $50 million. You see what I'm saying, dude? Come on, dude. Come on. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb, man. Come on, man. Like Eddie Hearn says, man. Are you listening, Deontay? Are you listening? Sign the contract. He even called you a mofo. Eddie Hearn called you a mofo, man. You're gonna let a guy from Britain, from the UK, GB, hashtag GB. You're gonna let a guy from the UK call you a mofo? Come on, dude. Listen, man, I really hope this fight happens next. I really hope, because this is what boxing needs, man. It really needs this fight. But again, if this fight doesn't happen, if it's delayed again and we have to wait another year, at least fight Dillian Whyte, because you will be getting more credit with Dillian Whyte, man. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye-bye.